So, I was playing some video games that day, and I don't know if you guys have the same thought as me. I just suddenly had the idea that video games just aren't as fun as it used to be. And I thought about it for a while. And at first, I didn't really understand why I would think like that. I mean, I've been playing video games for years now, and well, I play with my friends and sometimes on my own, and we had a lot of fun, you know? And I love video games. Like I love it, you know? Why would I think like that? Why would I even have that thought? It's just weird, you know? Back in the old days when everyone was playing Minecraft and playing some SMP with their friends, trolling each other with making TNT traps and stuff like that, me and my friends didn't even have the money to do so, so we would just hop on Roblox and play a shooter game called Phantom Forces. And inside that game, what you basically do is that there are like team deathmatch and capture the flag or capture point ABC, something like that. It was just like Call of Duty, you know? And we had a lot of fun doing that. I remember every single day after school, we would go back to home as quick as possible, throw down school bags, and we would just stare at the computer for hours. Like, we would play for hours every single day, shooting enemies, and sometimes having some funny moments. And, you know, we would listen to those NCS songs, you know, those Sky High, on and on. You know what I'm talking about. But now, no matter if it's mobile games or games that you need to purchase or free-to-play games, it just feels different now for some reason. I don't know. It just feels different. It's not as fun, I think. I don't know if you guys agree with me, you know. The first reason why I think games nowadays are just not as fun is that it's way too complicated. Like, we had to learn a lot of mechanics and skills and stuff to be able to play them. It's just not as simple as it used to be, you know. In Minecraft, there were no rules, nothing for you to follow, just do whatever you want. And like PvP games, you would just hop into the arena and fight other people. And shoot a game, you just pull out your gun and shoot, you know what I'm saying? And it's way too complicated nowadays. Like, we've got different magic spells, we need to learn this and that, do different quests, and follow special routines to do certain tasks. And it takes a lot of time to just simply enjoy the game and have fun. Players are also very sweaty and toxic now. The entire community is just getting more unhealthy every single second. Well, if you guys know what Fortnite is, well, you know what I'm saying. Those 8 years old yelling at your mom and something like that. Like, why do we always have to PvP and fight each other? Like PUBG, Apex Legends, I get it. I get the feeling that you've beaten every single player in that game and then you're the only one and true champion. I understand that feeling. But, well, the odds of you winning that game, even if you're very skillful and good at it, it's still rare, you know? And most of the time, whenever we die, we just feel bad, you know? We're like, oh man, why did I die? Like, he's gotta be hacking, something like that. That's the most obvious thought of us. I just don't understand it. Why do we always have to fight PvP and fight each other? Why can't we just fight a difficult boss together and have to work together to get a sweet reward? I'm not saying that there aren't any games out there that aren't like PvE, it's just that they popularize too much on PvP games and focus too much on that aspect, if you understand what I mean. And other game developers now just make a new map and remodel it, and then just dump it into an arena and just let us fight each other for hours, you know? And for example, something like Dark Souls 3, if you know it, well, it's a super difficult game, and every single time you play it, even if you lose, you still learn something, you know? You learn something about the boss, you learn something more about the game every single time, and you enjoy the challenging aspect of it, and you get challenged, but you go on and get stronger to beat it again, and you go and fight other stronger bosses. Now everyone just wants to get the so-called skill that everyone wants and flex on people. Like, think about it. Let's say that you play a whole day of these PUBG Battle Royale games. At the end of the day, what happened was that your ranking and KD just went up and down. Just like the stock market, you know? What did you actually acquire from today? What did you gain from it? We want people to think that we're so good that we're even hacking, and we get the most hype when other players even rage quit. What happened? Just why do we think like that now? What made us like this? But at the end, do you actually have fun from playing these video games? Because if you don't even have fun, then why are you even playing them? The second reason is that there are just no mystery now in games, and a long time ago when Minecraft was just up, Notch would have something called Secret Friday, I think that's what it's called, and he would actually put some new features every Friday in Minecraft for us to discover. And updates wouldn't have a big Word document telling us what's added and what's changed, what's nerfed, what's buffed. There was the aspect of mystery and adventure where we actually need to find things our own. And I simply think that it's more fun that way, you know? Now, because of competition and the advanced communication, you simply need to do a quick Google search and boom. Everything that you want, every part in the game, every map, every Easter egg, every secret location, they can be found easily, you know? There is no such thing as secrets anymore. When a new update comes, you just simply have to wait for a couple hours before a full, complete, detailed tutorial comes up and teaches you everything about the new updates. You don't even need to go on adventure anymore. One part of it is mainly on social media, but I'm not gonna blame everything about it. I mean, advanced communications, of course it's good, you know, we get to learn things very easily now. But sometimes I just think that the fun about video games is not only in the reward itself. I think it's in the process that we gain the most, and it's the part that's fun, you know? It's the process of working hard to get that amazing loot from the boss, or finish building the house that you wanted to in Minecraft. Now, you just go on YouTube, watch a tutorial, follow what it does, move left, strafe right, block at what moment, and then you defeat the boss. No offense, but reminds me of something called a zombie, you know? You're not even playing the game, you're kind of just following moves, you know? You're not actually playing it yourself. Now people just either hack or buy stuff so much, it's unhealthy, they don't even want to enjoy the game itself, they just get it for money. And I just think that's so much unhealthy now. And if you do what I said, I have a question for you. Are you actually playing the game, or is the game playing you? And the final reason why I think video games these days just aren't as fun is that it seems like the creators just want us to keep buying and purchasing stuff, from game passes to skins to new DLCs. It's like they just keep trying to find new ways to make us buy their stuff. Like, honestly, if the game is fun, like, dude, if the game is fun and I like it, you don't really need to ask me if I would want to buy it or pay for something. We would just do it automatically to support it because we love the game, you know? Like, I like it. You get what I'm saying? And they just try to keep using the most psychological, advanced method to catch our pockets and make us buy some stuff. And I just feel so tired every single time when I play video games. It's like advertisement pops up from everywhere. Even if it's a game that I love, when I hop on it for a couple hours, I just couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't wipe off that feeling, that boredom that I get when I'm playing video games. I understand that there's a lot of content, you guys put a lot of time onto making updates for us, but I'm sorry, I just still feel bored for some reason. You know, it's like the childhood that we all had years ago is gone now. And I feel kind of sorry for the kids nowadays, but well, maybe it's not the game that's changed, maybe it's also us that change, you know, we grow up more and we got mature. Every single time when we play video games or do something like this, we'll probably have that sense of guiltiness in it that would tell ourselves that, oh, what are you doing with your life? You're kind of wasting time. How about you go ahead and study, or rather go and play some basketball? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's the game that changed, or us, or both in fact. The final thing that I want to say is that maybe you guys can also try out single-player games. They are actually quite fun as well. You know, it was that one time when I was chatting with a little kid when we were playing a video game, and I told him about Detroit. It's like the AI human game. It was quite a long while ago, but please don't care. And he actually was kind of shocked and was like, wait, there are games that are not PvP? and a game that's like AI themed and something like that. And I was kind of shocked because like this is kind of an overly used theme already from Nier Automata, one of the most famous games who have done this theme fabulously. I was kind of shocked they didn't even know that single player games existed, and all the games they know was like PvP games, something like League of Legends, Dota, and Overwatch, things like those. And I was just shocked. I didn't know what to reply. I was like, there's single player games out there, little boy, and they're actually quite fun, you know? And if you guys haven't tried them before, why not give it a go? From the mesmerizing father and son relationship in God of War to the magnificent scenery in Horizon Zero Dawn with its intriguing storyline, have you ever tried playing single player games? If you haven't, I really recommend you to try and play some. I mean, you've played so many hours on PvP, and if you don't even find it fun, why not try to play some single player games, PvE? It's actually not too bad, you know? And it's so much less toxic, and it's just more simple and fun for me. No more toxic kids yelling at your mom and talking crap about you. Hey, and if you agree with my thoughts, maybe hit that little red button, you know, or just leave a comment and let me know. I mean, I'm just really interested if anyone have the same thought as me. And thanks for watching, I guess. Bye!